Hey guys, HMK once again, and it's still Christmas time according to Nintendo because we got a brand new screenshot from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it shows Link here in a Sheikah Shrine attacking, or I should say battling, a new type of guardian. You know, there's not much else to this picture, but what we see here speaks volumes. And what I mean by that is that Nintendo already confirmed that there's going to be different types of Sheikah Shrines. There's going to be over 100, and some of them focusing on puzzles, some of them focusing on a bit of small exploration, and some of them focusing on combat. And what it seems in this situation is that Link is focusing on combat in this Sheikah Shrine, because it looks like, you know, where he's standing here is like it looks like a bit of an arena, right? So for Link or any type of warrior to prove themselves, and once you defeat the enemy or enemies, the bars all the way at the end will go ahead and go down, and you'll be able to go into the next area. And we see this new type of guardian with like a type of extended head, like the head comes out from the body base where the legs are, and then he brandishes a blue lightsaber-like blade from one of its arms. So it looks like this tentacle monstrosity known as a guardian is going to attempt to fight Link one-to-one swordplay combat. You know, when I look at this, the Guardian kind of looks like an automated training buddy that, you know, people would use to train, like Sheikahs would use to train, or warriors would use to train against. And when I see this, it just, you know, it floats me back to the days of Skyward Sword with one-to-one sword play. And this thing would look like an enemy straight out of Skyward Sword that would, you know, try to emulate your movements, try to block with that sword. And, you know, it's an intelligent machine, and it will try to block you as you try to strike it in certain moments and, you know, try to get it off its guard. But of course, Breath of the Wild doesn't have that same type of motion control. It doesn't even have any type of motion control when it comes to combat. It you know, it's pretty much standard. So the way to fight this thing is pretty much unknown. I'm not sure. You're gonna have to maybe block its hits, and then if you do, it'll be staggered a little bit, and then you'll be able to close in and attack it, maybe even some flurry rush techniques or whatnot. But regardless, this thing looks like an actual threat, and from the color scheme that we see, it's, you know, it's blue and orange. We can tell that this thing is not corrupted in whatever way, because the Guardian's on top of the surface. Because, you know, Sheikah Shrines, you go underground, but the Guardians on the surface, they seem to be corrupted with a type of pinkish red hue, but, you know, Guardians with the orange hue seem to be, you know, still on the side of the Sheikah. So this thing looks like, you know, is acting on part of the trial of the Sheikah Shrine in order to test Link, you know, for him to go to the next area. You know, you must defeat me, battle, you must defeat me in combat. But I think it's worth noting that we did see smaller guardians in the Sheikah Shrines that we played in the E3 demo, but none of them took this form, and we were able to dispatch them in like any way possible. We could slash at them, we can hit with arrows, but this one looks like you're gonna have to, you know, go el mano a mano with it and attack him with your sword, because I'm pretty sure that little lightsaber thing will be able to deflect any type of projectiles you throw at it, knowing that enemies are intelligent. So I'm really excited to see what's like fighting this thing. I'm so glad Nintendo released the screenshot, and I want to know what you guys think about it. Leave your thoughts on what you think this could be in the comment section below. So until the next Breath of the Wild screen or Breath of the Wild news, I've been HMK. Keep it here for more Zelda goodness, and until the next one, I'll check you guys later. Check.